Hi there, my name is Bethany and I'm with the Datascout team here in Toronto, Canada. Thanks so much for joining us today. In this demo, we'll first look at Datascout profiles and how easy it is to enrich member profiles with deeper, more contextual information. Then we'll switch over to Datascout Engage, where I'll show you how to quickly create segments and run campaigns that connect with your members in a really personal way. Let's take a look at a Datascout profile. Datascout AI enriches profiles automatically, searching trusted public sources to add verified contextual details to your member records. You'll first see a fuller picture of James, his current role as CTO at Bursting Silver, his focus on technology solutions, and even his passion for the outdoors. Datascout also highlights areas of interest, themes like technology consulting or outdoor activities, based on patterns in James's public contributions, roles, and language. These areas of interest become tags, which allows you to segment and group your members together by their common interests, so you can personalize your outreach. We'll look at this later in Engage. Every insight also includes a visible source, LinkedIn, company websites, and more, so you know exactly where the information came from and you can verify it yourself. And finally, you'll see a confidence score, which shows how closely the data aligns with what's already in your system. In James's case, it's 98%, a strong match across name, company, email, and LinkedIn. Now we're going to take a look inside Engage. Let's go to Segments, and first I'm going to look at the folder I've created for this demo. We're going to take a look at this custom segment, Individuals with no audit in the last 3 years. Looking at the filters here, Datascout allows you to filter by must-have, could-have, and must-not-have tags. In this case, the filters are must-have the demo tag and is individual, and must not have audit 2023, audit 2024, and audit 2025. The people who have been audited in the last 3 years, so we can see who hasn't been audited in the last 3 years and may be ready for an audit. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a new segment. Going to All Members, first I'm going to apply in the must-have section the demo tag here. Looking at the results below, all of these members are going to have the demo reg body tag. Now let's say I only want to see members with this employer DHA Ltd. I'm just going to drag that up and it will automatically apply it there. Now Datascout can also be directed by natural language. Clicking here, I'm going to write, show me all members who are type public practice. Datascout is going to process this request and assign tags to the different filters. Here you can see it's applied the tag type public practice. This segment now contains all demo members who are employed by DHA Ltd. And are in the public practice type category. Once I'm happy with this segment, I'll go ahead and click Save Segment. We'll say Public Practice Members, give it an emoji, and click Save. Now from these segments, we can build campaigns for outreach to these members. I've already gone ahead and created the campaigns to generate messages, so we're going to take a look at that now. Navigating to Messages then requires approval. We can see a list of all the messages that Datascout has created. Let's take a look at a message from our first campaign. The first campaign is for employer updates. This is a data confirmation campaign where we reach out to members to confirm that their employer information is up to date. On the right, you can see the message is completely personalized for this member and is asking a one-click question. Is your employer information still correct? She has two one-click options. No, I need to update my employer, and yes, my employer information is correct. If she chooses yes, everything looks good, she's directed to the concierge and thanks for confirming. If she chooses no, I need to update it, Datascout directs her to a form where she can confirm her employer details and provide any clarifications if needed. This ensures that member records stay accurate and communications remain relevant. The next campaign we are going to take a look at is a CPD verification audit campaign. This campaign is based on the segment we saw earlier, individuals with no audit in the last 3 years. Looking at this message, we are asking the one-click question, do you have your documentation ready for a potential audit? If the member clicks yes, my documents are ready, they're directed to a secure form where they can upload their documents to verify that they are up to date. These forms are auto-generated and personalized on the fly. If they click no, I need help preparing, they're guided to the concierge and offered preparation resources if they need help. Additionally, with this campaign, we've instructed Datascout to add members to our engagement board under the follow-up column when they need help. So in this case, you can see Claudia Nolan here. You can see the question that she was asked, do you have documentation ready for their potential audit? And no, I need help preparing. This way we can reach out to her and support her in any way she needs. Let's take a look at one final campaign, the CPD compliance campaign. Here's a compliance check-in email we're sending to Grace. We asked the one-click question, how are you feeling about your CPD compliance this year? When Grace clicks, I need course recommendations, she's guided into the Datascout Concierge. Another thing to note about the Concierge is that when using Datascout, this will have your branding. Based off Grace's one-click response, we've provided the CPD guide to help her in finding courses. Now, wouldn't it be helpful if we could add a link to the CPD conference registration? I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this. Inside Engage, I'm going to go to Settings and then Campaigns and look for the specific campaign. Here it's CPD Compliance Check. Going to click Actions, then Edit Action, and go down to the Concierge instructions. I'm just going to add this one line here saying, invite them to the Fall CPD Conference to learn more. Here's the registration link. And click Save Changes. Going back into the Requires Approval queue, we're going to look at the message to Grace again. I'm going to again click I need course recommendations. We're again going to be directed to the Datascout Concierge, but this time you can see here, also consider joining the Fall CPD Conference to deepen your learning with the Register Here link, which will guide them straight to the registration pages. Now let's look at a French version of this email. We instructed Datascout to write the email in Canadian French if the member has the French language preference tag. In English, this message says, hello Eden, as we approach the end of the CPD reporting year, we want to ensure you feel supported in meeting your professional requirements. CPD is not only a responsibility, but also an opportunity to enhance your skills, particularly in areas of ethics and management accounting, which are of interest to you. Notice how Datascout personalizes directly to Eden interests. In this case, ethics and management accounting. If we open her Datascout profile by clicking on her name, we can scroll down and see the tags assigned to her. Remember earlier when we saw the enriched profile and her areas of interest? Those are applied as tags here, prefixed with topic. Here you can see ethics standards and management accounting, both mentioned in the email. This shows how powerful Datascout truly is. Thank you so much for watching this demo. With Datascout, the possibilities for connecting, understanding, and engaging with your members are limitless, and today was just a glimpse of what's possible.